And this preset, I will choose this one. Let's hit play button to see the movement and the shape which contains it in preset. You can see the movement I have added in the presets. You can then make your adjustment. I will hit play button and stop it at this second. I will select this letter, double click to add modification. I will delete this one and let's say I will press this letter and choose, double click, delete it, press E, choose this one, delete it, press S. I will delete this one, press SS. Hit OK and double click on the R, delete it and press O, press OK, and let's press double click and move it, adjust it, delete it and press your own text. Let's say I will add this text inside of this shape. You can make adjustment on the shape or draw a different one. Let's say I will draw a circle. You can make adjustment on this circle, increase the shape and the size, increase the width, the depth, the height. Just make your own shape and make adjustment. According to the left panel, you can see different presets or different shapes. You just will need the animation inside of this preset. You can copy animation from any shape. Just make your own color, choose the color you want to the shape, the color, the text inside of the shape, the color of the bevel, give it a reflection, give it a texture animation. You can move the texture of the shape. Here I'm moving the texture of the bevel around of the shape. If I move the texture to the shape panel, I move the texture. This one, I'll give it mirror reflection. I will animate this one. You can see movement of the texture, also movement of the bevel around the texture. You can increase the bevel thickness so you can see the movement. You can see I've added a movement on the bevel around the borders. I will then copy animation from this shape. I will paste animation in this shape. So it will copy the animation from the red shape to the shape I've added. It will copy its properties. So it moved according to this position. Also it gives it the same color, so you can adjust the color according to the keyframe you've added. Each red note on the timeline represents a keyframe I've added. So you can choose selection. When you select any shape, you can see the red note. Red note represents the keyframe. I will copy animation from this shape and will ungroup it to allow me make my adjustment. If it's in a group, if you press double click, it will not be adjusted. So you make ungroup. Before ungroup, just copy animation. Let's say I will press tutorial, decrease its size. Let's say I need this size. Move it away. I will delete this one, I don't need it. Let's say I will double click on this and make my adjustment. Type in your own text, let's say 16 and hit OK. Let's make some adjustment of position. Let's move it away. Let's say I want to change this one and based animation I've copied at the first. So it will move according the fox, the word at the presets at the first, at the start. It will be pasted at the same place. So it's moved accordingly. You can see 16 have no movement. I will talk about exporting image. If you want to export as image at this second, you can hit export. If I want at this second, I will hit export. Just move in the timeline to the second you want to export and make the adjustment on the size of the picture. Let's say I will adjust the frame size. Let's say I will choose the film, let's say 1080. Then correct aspect ratio, hit OK. Then you will export this image. You move at the timeline at the second you want to export the image at, and you will save the file at the place you want to save. Just give it a name and the format you want. It will be in PNG format. I will just press demo. Let's say I want different format. This is a different presets of format you want to export as. You can export it as GIF, SWF, or alpha, or GPG, or PNG. Let's say I will save it. Export complete. Exporting an image is easy. The hard thing is exporting a video. Video will be some sort of difficult because it needs some compression. So you can see the image I have exported. You can see the image you've exported at the second number 5. And if you want to export animation, you make adjustment according to the size of the animation you want to export. I will export a video. Let's say I will resolution 1080. Let's make some adjustment. You can change it according to photo, web, mobile. It have a presets of the size of exportation. Let's say I want the resolution of 1080. Then you choose film and 1080. It have a presets for the resolution and height. Then you give it another panel to change the frame rate. Frame rate is 24, and you can change an image sequence or video or flash exported, and you can make video compression because it have a large size. You can just choose this one, Intel or Google VB or Microsoft Video. These are 3 best presets. You can try them all, but it's not working. I will give it the best one. I think Microsoft Video gives the best result as it gives a better resolution. You can try them all, but it gives a large size. You may need to compress it later. Just choose this one. I think it's the best one.